The train was nearly empty when Eleanor stepped inside. It was late, too late for most people to be traveling. The carriage smelled of metal and old fabric, and the overhead lights flickered slightly as the doors slid shut behind her. She sat near the middle, setting her bag beside her. The only other passenger was a man at the far end of the carriage, sitting unnaturally still, his face hidden by the shadow of his hat. Eleanor pulled out her phone. No signal. With a sigh, she leaned her head against the window and watched the dark landscape rush past. The gentle rocking of the train was soothing. She closed her eyes for just a moment. When she opened them, the man was sitting closer. She blinked. Had she imagined it? The train continued its rhythmic hum, the lights flickering again. Eleanor looked down at her phone, pretending not to notice. But her hands felt cold, her skin tight with unease. She stole another glance at him. He wasn't looking at her. Not exactly. But his head was slightly turned now, just enough that she could see the curve of his jaw. Her stop was still several minutes away. She took a breath. Maybe she was overreacting. Maybe he had simply moved seats while she had dozed off. The train slowed slightly as it passed through a station, one she didn't recognize. The name on the sign was blurred, the letters warped as if smeared by a wet brush. She turned back. The man was closer. 2 rows away. She hadn't heard him move. Eleanor's pulse quickened. She gripped her bag, her fingers tightening around the strap. The train kept moving. The lights flickered again, this time for longer. In that brief moment of darkness, Eleanor heard something. A whisper. Her name. The lights returned. The man was now in the row in front of her. She gasped, jerking back. What do you want? Her voice was steadier than she expected. The man didn't answer. Slowly, he lifted his head. Eleanor's breath caught in her throat. His face was wrong. His skin was smooth, too smooth, like porcelain. His eyes, if they were eyes, were nothing but darkness. Empty, endless. He opened his mouth as if to speak. The train screeched to a halt. The lights flickered one last time. And when they returned, the man was gone. The doors opened to an unfamiliar station. Eleanor stood, her legs unsteady, her heart pounding in her chest. She didn't know where she was. But she knew, with absolute certainty, she wasn't supposed to be here.